If you want to know about gaming news as soon as it goes live, then go ahead and check out Appy Gamer on the App Store and Google Play. What is going on, guys? Nathan here. Recently I've noticed that there is a big trend leading towards $150 to $200 gaming setups, and I'm not just talking about like the console or like a PC. I'm talking about like a full-on gaming setup with like a desk and everything. And after a while of looking into it, I decided to come to a conclusion that $150 to $200 isn't quite enough, and honestly you would really be throwing away your money on a lot of the things that you would actually be buying for your setup because it's not really quality items. So with that being said, I compiled a list of items that you guys can actually buy for $300, and these items all have good quality, they look nice, and they're gonna last you for a long time. Now for the desk, I chose the Ikea Linmon Adels desk, and it comes in at just $25. It's simplistic, it's white. You could even get other different color schemes besides white, but honestly in my opinion white looks the best, and the desk itself is big enough so it'll support up to 2 or 3 monitors, so you don't have to worry about upgradability down the line. Next up we have the mouse and keyboard combo, and I chose the company Redragon for this. You guys will be seeing pictures on screen right now. This combo came in at just $25, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the mouse that comes with this is freaking amazing. Like, I personally own this mouse, and it's probably one of the better mice I've held for such a cheap price. Now the keyboard is on the cheaper side, but hey, it lights up, it looks cool, so it'll get the job done. And moving on, we have the headset. Now this is a very important part. You don't really want to go too cheap because you need the headset for gaming purposes, for video editing, for audio editing, stuff like that. So for the headset, we chose the Turtle Beach MW3 Ear Force Foxtrot gaming headset. And once again, if you guys didn't hear, I did say Turtle Beach. These do actually come in at just about $22 rounded up. I've seen a bunch of them on eBay that go for even less, from around 18 to 22, something like that. They usually fluctuate. But being the Turtle Beach headsets that they are, they do sound superb, and after reading the reviews, people are very satisfied with what they bought. Now having a headset, you obviously want to have a headset stand. So on screen what you guys are seeing right now is an acrylic headphone stand from eBay, which is $7 with free shipping. And it is a black color scheme, so it really does contrast the white of the desk, which looks really nice as well. Next up we have a very important aspect yet again, which is the microphone. If you guys are going to be creating YouTube videos, you guys don't really want to skimp out on the microphone itself. A lot of people do decide to go for like sub $20 microphones, and they actually turn out trash. Do not skip out on the microphone. Even if you guys are having a budget setup, go for a decent microphone. So for that matter, I chose the blue Snowball Ice with no stand, which is perfect because we're gonna buy a stand also. And this comes in on eBay at just about $30, which is insane. Now like I said, you obviously want a microphone arm because you don't have a stand that comes with the blue Snowball. So I found the newer updated version of the microphone stand, and by newer I mean that's the company name. It's NEEWER. Now one thing to keep in mind is there is an old version that they claim and an updated version. Now personally I have owned the old version in the past, and it is ass. Like literally the metal broke off after a couple months. So on screen you guys are looking at some pictures right now differentiating between the two, and like I said, the metal piece that actually sticks on broke off. So if you guys do get this newer microphone stand, get the updated version. They fixed a lot. And as for the price, it only comes in at $13. Next up we have the speakers, which I chose to be the Frisby amplified speakers with a subwoofer. And the best thing about this is it actually has like a little dock that sits on top of your desk and actually has headphone jacks and microphone jacks to plug in right there on the spot. So this really helps out because every single time you want to plug in your headphones to your computer or your microphone, you don't have to reach behind to your computer. So yeah, this comes in at just about $30. Now it does have great reviews, so you don't have to worry about it breaking on you. Next up we have the Mousepad. Now for the Mousepad, I actually wanted an extra large Mousepad because I did want my keyboard and mouse to both fit on it. So with that being said, I found one for just $5, and it is the Fantech extra large Mousepad. It's nothing too complex. Honestly, it's a mousepad. You don't need it to be complex, but it gets the job done. Now before I go any further, we're just gonna assume that you probably already had a console and a computer to begin with, because honestly, what's the point of a setup if you guys don't already have one of those? So yeah, with that being said, the final major piece of the setup is the monitor. Now for the monitor, I chose the ViewSonic 22-inch IPS 1080p display monitor, which comes in at just about $120. Now it does have an HDMI input. Now keep in mind, when you guys are buying monitors, do not go really cheap with it, especially if it has HDMI. HDMI monitors tend to not work as much or for as long if they are super cheap. And I'm saying this with experience because I did buy an Acer monitor brand new with HDMI for about $80, and it came broken out of the box. I returned it, got a new one, same thing. So overall, this is a great monitor for your gaming setup. Honestly, you guys could hook up your console to it. It'll look great. And once again, it is 1080p, so the gameplay itself will look pretty crisp and the colors will be pretty good. Now lastly, after all this, we had about $23 left to spend, so why not put some icing on the cake and finish the setup off with a lamp and some LED strips. So for the lamp, I chose the Himalayan Salt Rock lamp, which which comes at just about $12. Now the reason why I chose this lamp over other conventional lamps is because this lamp actually looks really cool, and sitting on your desk late at night when you guys are doing some extra work, it just gives good vibes. It looks really nice too, so if you guys are looking for something really cool to sit on your desk and also provide you guys with some light, this is your option to go with. And finally, for the LED strips, we have the 5-meter RGB 50/50 waterproof LED strips with a remote. Honestly, what better way to top a setup than with some really cool LED strips? So yeah, there we go, a complete $300 gaming setup. Everything that I talked about in this video will be listed and linked down in the description below. If you guys did enjoy this, leave it like, share this with anyone that actually wants to make a cheap gaming setup, and if you guys want to subscribe and know whenever one of my videos go live, then go ahead and do so. It's all up to you guys. Anyways, take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.